Welcome to Finca Live. We're Sharon and Andy, just two people with a dream and a vision of restoring our traditional stone-built farmhouse in southern Spain, transforming it into a beautiful off-grid home and sharing our journey with you. Good morning.
Morning, everyone.
A beautiful morning it is too.
It is, it's absolutely stunning. It's supposed to be 27 Celsius today. Not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's lovely and warm.
Yes.
Might have to get my shorts out soon.
Oh, steady on.
Get the old legs out.
The old legs out.
Okay. Once they're gone, that's it. For 6 months then. So, look at this. It's looking absolutely stunning. We're super happy with it. Yeah. If you've not seen the last videos, it was a falling down wall, literally. A falling down wall.
Massive holes.
That side over there was just levitating, and we don't know how it stayed
I don't
up.
know how it stayed up, no.
So we've done all the walls. All we've got to do now, a little bit of flooring down here, and we can get our barbecue back in.
Yes.
We're ready for summer, and oh, Jessie's coming, is she? Maybe. Just thinking about it. So let's crack on. We've only got this small area here to do, and I've got some stones that we did have down. Kind of, but they never got pointed in, made secure, so we want to do that now as well. The important thing is with it, I think, is to get it as level as possible, because when the barbecue's on, it's important that the plancha is dead level for cooking reasons. So rather than the more level we can get this, the less jiggling and leveling we'll have to do for the barbecue. So I'm going to start off with this. Get this larger one in here first, and get them in. I'm just going to bed them down on this sharp sand we've already got. That's the first one. That looks pretty good. With that, so I'll get these done and come back to you shortly. There we go, we're all pretty set out there. I was going to brush them, but I'm going to just try rinse them off first. Leave some water in there anyway for the mortar to stick. Try and wash the joints down a bit. If we brush them, we might dislodge them, and we've got them exactly where we want them. We'll try this, wash it all down, clean them up. We're just going to set them in place first, I think, and then we'll let that go off a little bit and give it a good vacuum, and then point it up at the end. Yeah, that's looking pretty nice though. More on that one. Cool, so we'll let that dry off, see what we've got. So there we go, not a large area. I'm going to get a mix on now and get them all pointed in. I'm doing it with NHL 3.5, the last of what we've got, and because it dries quicker than hydrated lime, and we need it dry in a couple of days and set so we can get our barbecue back in. So same principle as the walls, stuff it in between the joints, and I think first we just want to get them set in, and then we'll probably do a final pouring, same as I did with the stones, afterwards. Main thing is to lock them up for now. I guess we'll point at what we can at the time. So I shall get this done and we'll show you what it looks like in a bit. Well, that's gone remarkably well. I've got 3/4 of it done there, all pointed up level. Just let it go off a little bit, give it a good brush to even all the surface out and level it all out, take any marks off it, give it an even finish, and look at getting that last little bit done. Righto, so it's done. The next thing I want to do, we've got guests coming tomorrow, so I'm just going to vacuum this whole area. No amount of sweeping gets rid of the dust, and I've made a lot, as you've seen on previous videos. So yep, we're going to get Henry out, hungry Henry out again, and get him to suck it all up and make it all nice and clean. Does anyone else vacuum the patio? There we go, pretty smart now. We're all ready now, we'll leave this tomorrow, get the barbecue back in place on Monday, and yeah, we can crack on with the next thing. But yeah, very, very happy with that. And once again, 3 very comfortable ones on here. Alfie's spread out. It must be warm. It is rather warm today. Right, smashing the floors drying superbly. It's ready to go back in. All we need to do first is just give this wood around here a bit of a freshen up, a bit of a coat of oil, which I'm going to do.
I'm on it. I can do that one-handed.
Do that one-handed work. In the meantime, I need to get the flue swept out, and then we want to get it back sort of in place, roughly where it's going to be, because we're going to have to line the barbecue up to the flue, which is going to be quite difficult because it weighs a ton, and we're going to have to move the whole thing, including the frame.
Cavalry's coming then.
Chris is coming over this afternoon, so we want to get ready for when he gets here. He's a big strong lad, I'm sure we'll sort it. So, crack on.
Get on with it. Might need a step ladder for this bit, I think.
Step ladder, oh,
yeah,
we can do that. So. We can do that.
I'll start here anyway. Oh.
So first I want to get this bit of the flue cleaned out, and then I'll have a look at the other bits. A long-suffering vacuum. These aren't too bad, but it won't do any harm to run the brush through them. Get them as clean as we can. The bees are still here, out in force, if you can hear them. Next job, get the flue back in. There we go. There. he's going to sit up there somewhere, probably like that. We've just got to line it up. I might see if I can wedge it loosely actually. In fact, I'm just going to leave it sat on the floor there because we can see pretty much exactly where the barbecue needs to go and gauge it from there. So we'll just wait for Chris now. While we're waiting, we've got a boot full of sand and lime to get unloaded. I'll breathe a sigh of relief when this lot comes out. Keep us going for a bit. The next quest I reckon is to get this whole thing cleaned up. It's been at the back of the stable for 2 years, so you can imagine what it's like. A bit grimy, very very dusty. So I reckon we'll give it a good scrape, and then I've got some industrial strength degreaser, and then there's the old vinegar as well, which is supposed to do the job. So yeah, we'll have a go. Look at the state of that tray. It's full of soil and mud and all kinds of insects and things have been living in it. Right, I'll get it cleaned up. Of course, our first and preferred cleaning method is fire, always. You can't get much cleaner than that. So, I'm going to catch a new bottle. Oh, we've got a nice cover. I can get this thing off. A nice cover we've invested in for this as well, so it's just black. Right, I need an implement. I'll come back to you in a minute. Oh, hang on, it's coming, is it coming? Yes, it's off. Get it good and hot. And see where we're at with it. It's not come up bad already, I've just given it a bit of a scrape. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. Light it. Right, so we're just going to light a big fire, get all the burners going, get it red hot. It's come up pretty clean already with just a scrape. So yeah, not quite as, I was dreading it to be honest, but we'll give it a whirl, see how hot we can get it. Right, so it's off, all 4 burners are on full blast. I don't think we'll be able to get it as hot as the other one, 750 Fahrenheit. And at 400 degrees centigrade we got that one up to quite easily. But we should be able to get it more than hot enough to soften everything up. And while we're waiting for it to warm up, Sharon's giving it a spruce on the outside, bit of a polish. It's up to about 450 Fahrenheit, so that's 220 Celsius. It doesn't seem to be getting any hotter than that. I can't see if you can make that out, but we're going to give up on it at 480 Fahrenheit, 250-ish centigrade. It's not getting any hotter. That's why wood is so much better. That's come up pretty good. I think a bit of degreaser now, and then try a bit of white vinegar on it. It should be pretty clean. If it isn't, we'll just call it seasoned. Super. So we'll let it cool off a bit first before we start putting anything else near it. Right, now it's time for the industrial degreaser. I degreased my brush with fire a while ago, so we're not too worried about that. See what this does. Smells nice anyway. I've aborted the brush for a cloth. It's coming off. It's coming up lovely actually. Pretty amazing. This is the amount of time it's been out there. It's almost acceptable. think we'll let it dry off and then just vacuum it out. Got good old Henry on the job again. Right, smashing. The only thing I can't get clean is this little shelf at the top here. But we're going to have a barbecue on our wood-fired barbecue after. So I'm going to clean this with fire and then it will be clean. No problem at all getting that off. So I'm just going to let it all dry now. And then give it a good vacuum out, get rid of any other bits and stuff. Empty my tray again because I've just filled it up. And but yeah, happy days. Right, Chris is here. He's got his shorts on.
I have.
Right, dressed for summer.
Oh yes.
So let's do it. We're going to just lift this onto the floor. Yeah, we'll just drop it here and then we'll take this and try and get it in position. We've got some rough measurements again.
So when
you're
you're
alright? Yeah, I'm good. Get it. Go. Are you all brave? Don't worry. Right, let's roll off with this then. We'll get the right way around this time.
Oh, that'll be a good idea.
Come on, Tilly.
Right. Come on, Dad.
Tilly.
Oh. If I go here.
If we spin it around. So this wants to be 35 centimetres from there. I'm hoping the floor's level as well. Right, so 5 centimetres. Let's try that. Ooh,
About there.
ooh.
So yes.
Still a wobble, it's got a wobble on it. Back 1 centimetre. Okay.
That's making it worse.
And then
Oh no, no.
I want to come forward that way a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
I need to level it anyway for the plancha.
Yes.
Because we're having salt and pepper,
Belly pork.
belly pork after.
Oh.
So it's going to be on the back, so we don't want the fat that comes out of it to run off too much, do we?
No.
Shall we try that then?
Yeah.
As it is, and then I can mess about with it after if we just got it in place. Right, let's get the big one. Okay.
Right, you got your end.
Yeah, let's drop it on.
Put it down.
It needs to, that weld needs to just sits inside there.
Okay,
So
to
if
you
we
then.
just come to me a little bit. A bit more.
A bit more to you.
Yep, this one sits in as well. Should be about it. Is it level that way? Is that?
No. It's about there now.
You know, that doesn't look bad. I think it still wants to come to me a little bit. Is it expanded in the heat?
Yeah, probably.
Just a fraction, literally. That might be it.
Yeah, you're nearly hitting your pipe weld
Yeah.
here now. You got a little bit more if you want it. Not much.
Right, we'll have a mess about with it. Right, we're about there. It's got a little bit of a wobble on it. It wants lifting up at that end a bit, we think. We've got all lowering at this end. But we get the flue on. I'll actually put the spirit level on the plancha itself. Come on. There it goes. Flue's in. Might just need a little bit of rotation. Right, so I'll mess about with it a bit more. Get some screws in it. Screws are lined up anyway. Nearly. Excellent. Look at that for a level plancha. That way, bubbles exactly in the middle, and that way, our salt and pepper belly pork will be lovely after. Well, excellent. Just need to level that barbecue up over there, but I think we're ready for summer, more or less. A few more tweaks we want to do. I think we want to roll down same sort of bamboo thing for here, because in the summer, in the evening, the sun sets really low and shines right in. Something to give us a bit of shade from there. But essentially, we're ready for summer. So we had a successful barbecue last night. I've just been working on levelling this one. We've actually got a new plancha. It's terribly in need of seasoning. All these grills are interchangeable between the two barbecues. I made that one that way, so we can have double plancha, grill, whatever we want. I cleaned this with fire last night. Might get some t-shirts done. Finca life. Clean it with fire, something like that. If anyone's interested, let me know. But yeah, so everything just wants a bit of a dust down now. We're going to have a bit of a tidy up. Still got a lot of work to do, but make it functional and nice and a pretty area to spend time in cooking and eating. We've still got our sail to put up over here yet, although it's very hot at the minute. It's supposed to be 30 degrees Celsius today. Next week is forecast to be a bit cooler, low 20s. So we're just going to leave that for now because it's nice to have the sunshine when it's a bit cooler, and we do get plenty of that.
So we're all cleaned up, it looks much better, and we're nearly there, so nearly there. Obviously still got this outdoor bar to finish. Andy's got solar panels to fit to the roof, got to put the door on, and there's a bit more pointing to do on this wall, but we're so close. So we're going to put some pictures up of before and after and see how far we've come. So this is our barbecue area, lovely shaded area with our smoker queue that Andy made from an old gas bottle, 2 old gas bottles in fact, and lots of reclaimed wood on this bench bit here, so really pleased with that. We've got our summer eating area. If it is too hot to be out on the main table, even though we've got the shade sail, we've got a nice little 2-person bench there. Cats is enjoying it at the moment. Our little gate and fence bit that can separate, keep the dog out if needs be. If we've got people here that don't perhaps do dogs, we can always keep Tilly Mint down there. On the other side we've got our pizza station with our lovely pizza oven. Thank you again to Vivor. Our gas barbecue if we need it. If we've got guests and we've not got enough room on the other one, we've always got this as a backup, and of course because it's gas it's instant. And the table that Andy made, which is absolutely fab. Easily sit 6 people. We could probably get 8 round there I think. Yeah, so what a transformation, and as I say, we're so close, we're so nearly there. Yeah, and of course when we sat out here in the evenings, we bring the television from upstairs. Down here we've got that there, and we've got our surround sound music system that we can listen to. So yeah, it's a lovely area for relaxing in the evening after a hard day's work.
So yes, we've still got this area to do. I think Sharon was optimistic with the amount of work required. All the inside needs stripping back and pointing up. It's covered in old stuff that attracts damp and moisture. But it's still functional as it is at the minute, so there's no panic on doing that. We've still got our fridge in here and everything. Obviously we want to improve it, we want to put another solar system in here. That's coming up. Again, this wall needs doing. We're going to put this door, if you can see that, on here. In fact, I think we're going to do that this afternoon, and then we can put a frame up and then get this wall built up and over the top as well. Tidy this bit up a bit. So the door's going to go on something like this. You can see there's a big gap here. I want to put a frame in for this side, bit over the top, stone it all up. We're going to call this our barbecue support area. It's going to be shelved out, keep everything, the wood for the barbecue, the pellets for the pizza oven, fridge is going to be in there, probably going to get another drinks fridge as well, a few things, usual things. Having said that, I've still got the back of that wall to do as well, but we've got it all to do. But it's working, and we're getting there. So this door's going on here. This is one of the original doors. All the bees are out in force again. One of the original doors from the house, probably well over 150 years old. I've got some of the original hinges. It's had a bit of a hard time in places, but I'm going to try and get them on and get it swinging at least. So I've found some of the original hinges. We've got the door wedged exactly where we want it. Just going to fire them in. And I hope they do the job. Because I said this wood's not the best at this end. We're going to put 3 hinges on though. So there we go, we have a door.
Yes.
So it works, sort of a bit.
More oiling.
More oiling, more thing, always oiling.
Yes.
So yeah, but I think we're going to leave it there. It's super hot today. We're going to sit in the shade, enjoy this beautiful, fabulous area that we've created. Have a nice cold beer.
Yes. Sounds fantastic. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Thank you to everyone that's subscribed, and if you haven't already done so and you've got this far,
yes,
please consider doing so.
Just hit that button. Don't
yeah.
cost anything, helps us out. Also give us a like if
Yes,
you've
yes,
enjoyed
of
the
course.
video, if
Yeah.
you like what we've created.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you to all our Patreons. Thank you to everybody that's bought us a coffee or a nice cold beer. Very much appreciated. And we'll see you on the next one.